Our next testifier is Victoria, who's going to speak on behalf of the Pennsylvania Low-Income Housing Coalition. Victoria.
Hello, my name is Victoria Bourret. I'm representing the Housing Alliance of Pennsylvania. The Housing Alliance is a statewide coalition working to provide leadership and a common voice for policies, practices, and resources to ensure that all Pennsylvanians, especially those with low incomes, have access to safe, decent, and affordable housing. Today I am going to talk about the state of housing at the national level and in Pennsylvania, and what we can do to make some changes. Currently in the United States, for 7.1 million households, a modest rental home at $780 for a two-bedroom is unaffordable and unavailable, which means that for these households, they would have to pay 30% of their income to pay that price, and thus other bills aren't being paid. In the United States, you would need to get paid $16.31 to be able to afford a rental home at a modest rent. Minimum wage is below that at $7.25 an hour. The National Housing Trust Fund is a way to provide rental housing for those who can't afford it. It was established in 2008, but it needs a funding source. When a funding source is established, 90% of the funds in the National Trust Fund must be used for the production, preservation, rehabilitation, or operation of rental housing. 10% could be used for home ownership activities for first-time buyers. 75% of the funds for rental housing must benefit extremely low-income households with incomes of 30% of area median or less. And all funds must benefit very low-income households with incomes of 50% of the area median or less. To get the trust fund funded, the National Low-Income Housing Coalition established the United for Homes campaign, whose aim is to fund the trust fund with revenue raised from modifications to the mortgage interest deduction. In the state of Pennsylvania, we're also having, as you know, issues with housing and homelessness. 300,000 vacant properties exist in the state of Pennsylvania, and more than 20,000 children are homeless in the state. Approximately 13% of homeless adults are veterans, and the number of elderly people who are homeless is increasing at a scary rate. 25% of Pennsylvania households have incomes under $25,000 a year, and the cost of renting in Pennsylvania is way above what minimum wage workers and low-income households can afford. The Housing Alliance suggests the State Housing Trust Fund as a solution. The Housing Trust Fund is a dedicated source of revenue to expand the availability of homes within reach of low-income Pennsylvanians. It would create rental vouchers, rental rehab, and new subsidized developments, which would in turn contribute to community revitalization, family stability, and jobs. It exists, but is funded by Marcellus Shale impact fees, which only provides housing support in shale counties. Statewide funding is needed to address homelessness, support low-income homeowners, and expand the rental market for low-wage workers and people on a fixed income. Our goal is to get $25 million annually in dedicated revenue, which has up to $57 million in economic impact a year. Please endorse the campaign. I will pass out letters for you to sign at dinner. Thank you so much for listening, and thanks for your time and support.